Greetings, Sigma males. This is Alex from Sigma Spirit. Today we're going to talk about work. Work is very important for Sigma males. And I find the more tools we can learn about work and finding the work that we love, it's going to make our lives easier as Sigma males. So if you find yourself struggling in life, maybe it has to do with work. And if you like this kind of video, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I want to tell you a story I was thinking about the other day. I was walking around my city and I saw this girl. Lockdown had just ended and she was going to work. It was in the morning and she had her little coffee, her little productivity juice, and she had her little laptop, and she was all dressed in her little office attire, and she was very chipper. She had a lot of energy, and she genuinely looked happy to be going to work. And I just kind of was following her for a few blocks on my way to go do something, and I noticed that she just seemed so excited about going to do something, going to work. And I thought about my own life and how very rarely did I ever feel excited to go to an office or to go to a job. I also notice, as someone who is self-employed, who doesn't go to an office, they work out of cafes and various office spaces, is that I see a lot of people come into cafes and they have a purpose. They work online, they work remotely, they have a job, and they genuinely look happy to be working for someone. And this made me think of Sigma males because we struggle so much, I think, with finding work that we love. Sigma males, introverts, empaths, highly sensitive people, all of those subtypes of a man, I think, struggle a little bit to find work that they feel is truly for them. And I thought about, for most people have very broad life values, or they have life values that they've never even really thought about. They've been given these life values and they don't question those life values. This is more prominent in certain countries, certainly. Broad values make life easier, but they don't make life any less confusing or meaningless in the long run. So while our value shifts and this transformation we endure as Sigma males in finding our values is painful at first, but in the long run, I think that it's important for ultimate fulfillment and finding meaning in life. So why is work so hard for Sigma males, highly sensitive people, empaths, introverts, etc.? One, I think, is because of the values. It's hard for us to find something that we align, and we spend so much time analyzing, having some depth, watching, thinking very deeply and very intuitively about the organization we're in, the team that we're on, if it's doing the right thing, if it's delivering value to the world. And so I think it's hard for a lot of us to align with that. It takes a very special company, special team, special leader to have a very unique set of values. And in today's world, I think that people aren't so concerned about aligning with their values as they are with just having something to do, getting cool benefits, feeling validation, approval, and obviously getting a salary. And I think the other reason why work is so difficult for us is that there's a 3-letter word, I think, that permeates everything we do. Let me tell you a story about a girl I used to date. She told me this quote, and it was very powerful when I heard it, and I always think about it. She said, "The whats work for the hows, work for the whys." So essentially that means the whats are the people that ask, what do I do? So those are the bottom of the pyramid. Those are the people that say, okay, I've showed up to work, what do I do? And the what's work for the hows. And the hows are people who ask, how does it work? How do I do it better? How does this work? Those are the doctors, the engineers. They are masters of learning about a system and making it more efficient, becoming an expert in how something works. And then those people work for the whys. And those are the people who legitimately are changing the world. Those are the people that are shaking things up because they ask the question, why? Why do we do this? Why does that work this way? And I think that that's a powerful question that a lot of Sigma males ask all the time. If you're watching this content, you're wondering if you're a Sigma male, you've probably asked the question, why? Why does the system work like this? Why are Sigma males the way they are? Why doesn't society appreciate the Sigma male? And that question, why, I think is really the answer and the obstacle to your ultimate fulfillment in work. There's really two things, I think, that your fulfillment in work comes down to. And that is, one, having your alignment with values that you want to be behind. And number two, when you fully dive into answering that question, why, that burns within you, then that's when you're going to find the most fulfillment. So for me, my burning question was why are Sigma males the way they are? Why am I the way I am? Why have I not achieved the fulfillment, the success, the happiness that I see other people achieving? So many questions went into the creation of this channel, but they were all questions that started with why, and I followed that. And as someone who's creating their own company, I can determine the values. So those two things added up lead to the ultimate fulfillment of my purpose. So I think if you do the same, you figure out your values and you start to align with them while following your heart about what the why question, which why question you really want to answer in life, then I think you're going to find ultimate purpose and live a life of principles and integrity. Thanks for watching.